we're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign of what's going to happen to these other.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that everything is planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory, so therefore you learn how the world really works. And over the next couple years, they're definitely going to be very important. Also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. And then also those who are shopping at both stores, much love to you. Now, guys, of course, we're going to get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And Bitcoin gets up to 49,000 and then gets rejected. Remember in my video yesterday, I said that Bitcoin needed to make a move. If not, we were going to see Bitcoin move down and then altcoins, of course, follow. Bitcoin did make a move, but then it got rejected. Now, we're going to have a little bit more volatility, guys, just because President's Day. Remember, we're going to be the only game in town today and tomorrow because the stock market is closed on Monday due to President's Day. So do not forget that. So we get an extra day where it may be a little bit more volatile. And then remember, Tuesday morning, the Fed is going to let us know how much the actual amount will be for the repo. And this is so important. Because, guys, of course, if we're still getting $100 million a day, then we know we're fine. They no longer are doing the monthly. Remember when we were doing the daily before, they were doing the monthly and the daily at the same time. So they were pumping money like crazy. Now, guys, they're stopping the monthly. We know it hasn't been any word on the March 31st. So they're going to let that close too because it's going to be too late. It takes a while to get those up and running. So the only thing they're doing is going back daily. That's the reason why they're going back daily, because it's going to allow them to see how much they need to pump into the market on a daily basis. So that's going to be very important. Just like I said, I'm going to have to do my videos earlier in the day just to make sure we know we get a head start. So therefore, we know which way the market is going. They normally let us know at 8 a.m. So just like I stated, guys, I'm going to start doing my videos earlier in the morning because of this, because it's going to let us know in the stock market and cryptos which way we're going to be headed. But guys, don't forget to make sure you keep your eyes on the actual indicators. Remember the volume when I did my video, it went down. The volume started to pick back up. And of course, we saw Bitcoin make its move. Now, of course, we have the volume. We have Tether, which is so important, guys. And then also USDC. Now, we also have Bakkt this week on the 18th. And then next week, guys, we have Ethereum futures and Bitcoin futures on the 26th. This is going to be a very, very volatile next 2 weeks. And then plus this week is going to be a short week. We know Bakkt comes, but the weekend is there to help stabilize us. But we know when CME is here, we normally take a big hit. Now, we're going to have Bitcoin futures and Ethereum futures at the same time, guys. So definitely they get a chance to cash out. Remember, these are rolling 6-month contracts. They can move it to the next month, but I don't see that happening. But remember, March 31st is definitely key because those other repos are going to be closing. But we do have the Fed that's going to be pumping money daily into the market. So just like I said, that's why these daily repos are going to be so important. Now, getting over into the actual news, guys, we have Bank of Canada received CBDC design from 4 top universities. And as we know, the New World Order has used universities from the get-go to get the brightest, youngest minds to come together. They even send their agents on the actual campus, like Zuckerberg, to steal ideas from different people. That's how it's done, guys. Don't forget that. You can always send your agents on different campuses and steal ideas, steal technology, the same way they use campuses to spread propaganda. Remember, universities used to be against the establishment. They used to rise against control. Now, guys, we see university and students working with the same system. That's how quickly the paradigm shift is. Of course, when you're older like me, you remember in the 70s how it used to be. Not that way anymore. The minds have definitely been controlled. Now we have Cardano upgrade Mary, and will it be a challenge to Ethereum? No, it will not. We know Ethereum is controlled by the central banks. All the money is coming from the central banks. But definitely Cardano is going to be a complementary to Ethereum. Remember, the Cryptoteacher advised you of that. Now, we also had the 1-inch airdrop. And guys, every time you turn around when you're talking about cryptos, we are getting free money everywhere you go. So definitely, guys, do your research, invest properly. Not your financial advice, not financial advice. Please do your own research. But guys, with a space that has no utility, that's all we see is the money coming. When you look at the legacy markets, you can't get a penny. And then lastly, guys, we have the India. They're still talking about the ban. And of course, we had Nigeria central banks banning cryptos. And guys, all this is coming up in the media because we know eventually they're going to pull back. And like I always state, make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're taking profits. So therefore, you can hodl during the storm. Always pay yourself. So therefore, you don't feel like you're losing anything, no matter which way the market is going. But guys, that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, the links are in the description. Book links in the description also. Also, the Cryptoteacher stock channel, guys. Do not forget about the channel. You have your Cobalt, your chip stocks, your gaming, your banking. While everybody's sitting at home, you have the at-home stocks, the Xrp, the biotech stocks. Of course, they're still pumping and dumping. And while everybody's at home getting free money or waiting on that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day.